Hello, everyone. If you like what I'm doing here, please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. It would really help the channel out quite a bit. Thank you very much.
The Hollywood Theater Group. My soul, sit thou a patient looker on. Judge not the play before the play is done. Her plot hath many changes. Each day speaks a new scene. The last act crowns the play.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? Once again, it is our pleasure to welcome you to another performance of the Hollywood Theater Group. This group consists of some of the finest radio actors in Hollywood who gather each week to bring you an original drama. Some weeks we present a comedy, some a melodrama, and at times just a story of life such as the one tonight. For want of a better name, we call tonight's play Whirlpool. So join us now as the curtain rises on another performance by the Hollywood Theater Group. The scene, a railway station near a large rubber plantation in Brazil. The time, early afternoon. Two men stand on the platform drenched in the blazing yellow of the sun, waiting for the afternoon train.
And so with that, Senor Kenzie, I have to be satisfied.
Yeah, I see, Sanchez. Has anyone ever told you you're the biggest liar in Brazil?
Oh, Senor, why do you start with Brazil? You're not flattering. When you call a man a liar, you should make him the best in the world, not just in his own country.
Well, you're not the biggest liar in the world, Sanchez. The railroad timetables are. This train's supposed to come in at 2:15. Look.
4 o'clock. Ah, well, maybe yet we shall see yesterday's train today, eh?
I suppose.
For you, Senor Kenzie, life is just one big wait for trains and going to trains.
Yeah.
Always you hope it will be different, but always it is the same. No?
Sanchez,
See?
you talk too much.
But yes, I know that. Oh, but look, here comes the train far down the track.
Well, it's only an hour and 20 minutes late today. The engineer probably forgot his siesta.
Madre de Dios, so did I. Ah, that is the trouble with talking so much. I will see you this evening for chess, yes?
Oh, I don't know. Well, drop around anyway and meet the new assistant, fresh from the offices in the States, burning with zeal and ambition that'll soon change to a bad case of sunburn and fever. And a hangover.
You hope not, eh, senor?
Your bag, senor, your bag.
No, thank you. I'm looking for someone.
That, senor, drive very quick.
No, thank you. I
Hey,
just...
just a minute. Is your name Evans?
Yes. Oh, you must be Ellen Kenzie.
Right.
Carry the bag seat, senor.
Ah, vamos. Car's over here, Evans. Just the other side of the platform.
Thanks. They told me you'd meet me here.
Yeah, I always do. And mind those pails there. The natives set them out in the hopes that somebody will fall over them. Then they charge them for the dents in them.
Oh, nice custom.
Yeah. Now, there's the car. We'll have to store your bags in the rear. Nothing in them that'll break.
No. Oh, a shaving mirror. That's about all.
You've had your bad luck. If the mirror breaks, it won't count. Okay, climb in and hold on now. You have a nice trip?
No, fairly nice. A little slow, but I enjoyed the scenery. I saw part of the plantation on the way here.
You'll see more than enough in a couple of weeks. Well, hold on. We got to get back there today. Well, here we are. This will be your home for the next 6 months. You'll bunk in that room, and the other one's mine, and this one belongs to the both of us. And to the aunts.
Thanks. Do I go right to work, or...
No. Just take a look around first. I'll get one of the men to show you around.
Oh, wait a minute. I wanted to ask you something.
Yeah? Go ahead.
What did you mean when you said I'd had my bad luck and that the mirror wouldn't count?
Your worst luck came when you were sent down here.
Oh, I asked to be
Yeah,
transferred.
they all do. And after 3 months, they're ready for home and mother.
Oh, in other words, you think I'm going to flop out, is that it?
Didn't say it, did I? I said the others. I was born in Missouri.
Oh, show you, is that it?
Yeah, something like it. Now, you better get into some other clothes. I suppose you brought nice, shiny leather boots, riding breeches, pullover, flannel shirt, kerchief for your neck, and a big sombrero.
Right. How did you know?
Well, they all do.
Oh, I'm living up to form then so far, is that it?
Ah, forget it, Evans. You'll find white linens in there, and they'll fit you. Put 'em on and forget about the shiny boots and the trick clothes until you get in the moves. See you later.
Thanks. Is there anything you want me to do?
No, you'll start tomorrow. That'll give you a few hours to get your bearings and get a little used to the place.
Hello, senores.
Oh, come on in, Sanchez.
Oh, good evening, Senor Allen. This is the young man, no?
Oh, you know he is, Sanchez. Evans, this is Senor Bartolomeo Sanchez. Wit, raconteur, gossip, and anything else you want to call him, within reason. Sanchez, this is Danny Evans.
I'm very happy, Senor Evans. We hope that you will like it here.
Thanks. I think I shall.
Sanchez is the leading newspaper of these parts. Anything you want to know or learn, you just ask Sanchez. He'll know. Or it isn't worth knowing.
I'll remember that.
But yes. Whiskey and soda. Do you mind, Senor?
Have I ever?
No. Will you join me, Senor Evans?
Oh, no, thanks. I'll be running along to bed right now. I'm rather tired out after the trip. I'll see you around some more, though, I suppose.
But yes. I am here, there, everywhere. Good night, Senor. Sleep well, because tomorrow, Senor Allen here will show you what work is, eh?
Well, I'm ready for it. Good night.
Good night, Evans. Do you know any other tunes, Sanchez?
But yes. This Evans, he's a pretty nice boy, eh?
No, I don't know. Only known him a few hours.
He just come from the States, yes?
You know that. Want some chest?
But yes. Why not? You get the board and the men, and me, I shall make myself the drink I have been promised.
Help yourself, Sanchez. And don't forget the little soda helps the whiskey go farther.
Senor, you are a Scotchman.
Yeah.
Tell me, Senor Allen, is it never that you get lonesome for your country?
Never.
Allen, you are one funny man. You have been here for, let me see, 5 years. Always the men who are on the rubber plantations, they go home once in 6 months. But you have stayed for 5 years.
Well, what's so funny about that?
Sometimes I say to myself, Sanchez, this Allen fella is a funny one, no? Sometimes I say, we draw for first move. Good, I have the white. So I move this one.
That's always your move.
I was saying that sometimes to myself I say, maybe this Allen is a criminal. In South America, she is nice to men like that.
You better watch your queen. She's in a bad place.
But yes, the queen. Just like all women. She got me in a bad place. Women, they are always getting men in a bad place, no?
Now, you just lost a bishop there.
A bishop? But yes, bishop, queen, marriage. maybe you come here because you wanna marry, you know?
Are you playing chess or trying to find out about me? You're trying to do the latter for 5 years, Sanchez. The former? Well, you practically lost the game by that move.
Ah, see. You are a little too clever for me. But I still have some moves left, no?
Yeah, there's still some moves left. And you better make 'em.
Someday, Senor Allen, I will. In 2 games. This is tough business, isn't it?
Yeah, a little. You'll get used to it. How are the hands?
They're pretty well blistered, I guess. But I'm getting used to it, though. 2 weeks here have toughened me up quite a little.
Yeah. Well, let's have a little rest, eh? We'll sit in this clearing.
Oh, it feels good to sit down.
Does, doesn't it? Oh, I suppose you thought that running a rubber plantation was peaches and cream. Just running around in trick clothes and overseeing the men on the trees. And in general, be a gentleman planter, huh?
Well, to tell the truth, I didn't quite bargain on this.
Well, exploring for new land isn't a cinch. You can't trust it to the natives. They take the easiest way. And when they turn in the reports, you find the land they say is good is rotten.
Uh-huh. Say, look at the sky up there, will you? And look at the colors on those birds.
Yeah, brilliant enough. But don't let them fool you. The natives call them devil birds. They trick the smaller animals with their bright colors and then proceed to attack them. Tear their heirs' eyes out and have a meal.
Oh.
It's all like that. Right on top and dark brown underneath.
Sanchez was telling me that you haven't been out of here for 5 years. Don't you ever get a vacation, a leave?
I wouldn't listen to Sanchez if I were you. He has a habit of making mountains out of molehills.
He's an amusing character, though, isn't he?
Yeah, and clever. Don't underestimate Sanchez.
You haven't told me how I've been doing.
Doing?
Yes. When I came here 2 weeks ago, you had a certain contempt for me. I guess I made up my mind right then to be just the opposite of what you thought me. You see, this was my chance. They told me in the States that if I made good as an underman to you down here, they'd let me take over a plantation to run myself.
Well, you want encouragement, do you?
If it comes from you.
What?
You see, they told me in the States that Alan Kenzie could teach me anything about raising rubber. They did say that you were a little tough.
Huh. Well, they said that, did they?
Uh-huh.
Well, all right, maybe I am. Maybe I have to be. When I first came here, I disappointed everyone connected with the company because I didn't drink myself to death in 3 weeks. Well, maybe I came here to forget something. Decided the best way to do it was to work. Perhaps that's the reason I have no patience with the kids they send me.
Sanchez said you worked them to death.
Sanchez will say anything. What do you think?
Well, so far I've worked, but I'm not dead. Not quite.
Good boy. Well, come on. We got to get through here today, and then tomorrow we start gathering the juice. Then you'll really start working. All right, let's go, huh?
Okay.
You're just about ready, Danny?
Oh, hello, Alan. Yeah, just about ready.
Well, no hurry. The train's always late.
Yes, and with the perversity of trains, it'll probably be right on time if we're late, so I'm taking no chances.
Are you glad to be getting back to the States?
I've been wondering about that. I've been here 6 months. Seems like a long time, but at the same time, it doesn't seem so long.
I'm going to miss you.
You what?
I said I'm going to miss you. And I owe you an apology.
Apology?
Yeah, for what I said to you when you first came here. You turned out altogether different. And if the bosses in the States want a recommendation, I'll give it to them.
Tough guy, huh?
Well, I guess I'm not so tough.
All right, let me tell you something. I'm coming back here.
Back here? I thought you wanted a plantation of your own to run.
I need more experience, and you're a good teacher.
Well, it's nice of you to say that.
It's true. I'm coming back in a month.
Well, I'll be glad to see you. It kind of relieves my mind, too. They'd probably send me another one of those saps. Well, come on, Danny. The train might be on time.
Hello.
Oh, there's Sanchez to say goodbye to you.
All right, let's go.
Hello and goodbye, senor.
Come along the train, Sanchez.
But yes, I was going to. I brought you a little present, Danny. Perhaps you have a sweetheart back in the States that you would like to give this to, no?
What? Oh, thank you, Senor Sanchez. Oh, it's a beautiful ring.
Bah, it is nothing. It belonged to my grandmother. And since Senor Allen, he like you, I like you
Hey,
too.
come on.
Wait till I look around. There are my shiny boots hanging on the wall. Leave them there, will you, Alan? All right, let's go.
So, he is gone.
Sanchez, how many of your grandmother's rings have you given away in the last 5 years?
But this one did belong to my grandmother.
How about setting this one out, Rita?
All right, Danny. It's hot in here anyway.
Not nearly as hot as Brazil.
Brazil. That sounds so far away. I've never been to South America.
But you've been every place else.
I know. Perhaps that's why I've never wanted to go to South America. I'm afraid I'll be disappointed. I have been so many times.
That's the trouble with wealthy girls.
Don't you like wealthy girls?
That frightens me.
Frightens you? After 6 months in the wilds of Brazil.
Wild? I don't think they're so wild. I would have thought so, though, if it hadn't have been for one man.
Danny Evans, did you bring me out here on the veranda to talk about that man again? Why, you haven't even told me his name. Is he a superman, a god?
Oh, he's swell. He taught me more in those 6 months than I could learn in 6 years of college. His name's Alan Kenzie.
His name is...
Alan Kenzie. You know him?
No. The name sounded familiar. But I don't think I know him. No, I'm sure I don't.
Oh, you'd like him. And not everyone does.
Strong, silent, and with a secret.
No, this is not a story. But really, Alan Kenzie is one of the finest men I've ever met. I still say you'd like him, Rita.
I'm sure of it, if you say so.
Well, let's dance, shall we?
Why?
Well, I'm afraid I'm boring you. I've got to get used to civilization again.
Oh, but you're not boring me. Besides,
you have a full dance card, and I'm not going to face a lot of furious dancers by keeping you out here.
Dance card? Watch.
Oh, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Why not? I told you I didn't want to dance. I'd rather listen to you. Let's take a walk in the garden.
You're anxious to see him, yeah?
Huh? Oh, of course I want to see if a month in civilization's taken everything out of him.
A little different from the first time, no?
Do you ever keep quiet, Sanchez?
Not often, senor. Oh, look, there he is.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Danny! Hey, Danny!
Alan! Oh, boy, am I glad to see you.
Oh, it's good to have you back, Danny.
Hello, Senor Sanchez.
Welcome back, Danny.
Oh, wait a minute. I brought a surprise back for you, Alan. Rita.
Once.
Oh, wait a minute. Come on, Rita.
All right, Oh.
Rita, this is Alan. Alan, this is Rita, my wife. Well, come on. Say something. Don't just stare at each other. I guess it's been so long since Alan has seen an American woman. I guess you look strange to him. And this is Senor Sanchez.
The happiness of my heart cannot be measured. I am so happy.
How do you do?
Well, let's get going. We can't stand here all day. I thought that Rita could use the end room just off the veranda. Look at Sanchez out there. He didn't waste much time in showing Rita around, did he?
Danny, why did you bring her here?
Bring her? Why, she's my wife. I couldn't leave her back in the States.
This is no place for a woman.
Oh, come on, Alan. Don't talk like that. You know as well as I do that's all bunk. This is a civilized country, not the middle of Africa.
You shouldn't have brought her here.
Say, what's the matter with you? You didn't say a word all the way over here in the car. Something gone wrong with the plantation?
Yeah, I suppose you could call it that.
Well, don't worry about it. We'll have it fixed up in a jiffy. No, come on, Alan. Rita won't be here long. Just a month. Then we're going down to Pernambuco. The company's sending me down there. And I suppose you'll have to break in a new assistant.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Well, I'm going out and get a few flowers for Rita's room. If she comes back before I get back, entertain her, will you?
Hello, Alan. Are you going to make it worse?
Could it be?
It might. Danny might find out about it.
Yeah, he might.
I don't think so, though. You won't tell him. You think too much of him.
Rita, did you have to do this?
Yes, Alan, I did. My self-respect forced me to do it.
Self-respect. You haven't been around dictionaries very much, have you?
You've improved, Alan. You're much more caustic. I like it.
Yeah, I thought you would. Well, what are you going to do now?
Do? Isn't the next move up to you, or don't you play chess anymore?
I don't suppose anyone has ever called you what you really are.
Oh, no.
Well, then do you mind if I think it and keep out of your way as much as possible?
But you can't, Alan, dear. Danny'll notice that you're avoiding me, and then he'll know something's wrong. 5 years. You've changed a lot.
I've tried to. Rita, why did you do it?
Do you want to know?
Well, it might make things easier.
Then I'll tell you. If you entertain any notions about my still being in love with you, then don't. I loathe you, Alan. Despise
As
you.
you always despised anything that was a little better than you.
You flatter yourself, don't you?
You're cheap, Rita. When I found out what you were, I left. That hurt you, didn't it?
Still good at getting under the skin, aren't you? Well, you're right, it hurt me. No man had ever left me before.
Well, perhaps no man ever understood you. Rita, you're like one of these devil birds. Brilliant plumage. But underneath...
Keep it up, Alan, keep it up. It won't do you any good. I've chosen a nice way of getting back at you. A nicer, easier way than I ever dreamed of. You're very fond of Danny, aren't you? You can't tell him about us. And hurting him won't hurt me because I don't love him.
Well, you
don't
dirty little...
lose your temper. You're much better when you're calm and sarcastic. Yes, Alan, I've chosen a beautiful way. You don't dare tell him. Now I'll watch you squirm. I'll see you watching me make a fool of him. You're in a whirlpool, Alan. Try to swim out of it.
Get out. Get out!
What?
Mr. Kenzie was angry at some flies.
Flies? Well, never mind about that. How are these for wedding flowers? Come on, Rita. We'll put them in your room.
All right, darling. Oh, Mr. Kenzie. Poison is good for flies.
Clever girl, eh, Alan?
Very, very clever.
Come, Senor Allen. You're not watching the game.
Sorry, Sanchez.
Very beautiful, no?
Very what?
The queen, very beautiful, can be very dangerous during the course of the game, and usually is. Strike so unexpectedly, like a snake.
What do you mean, Sanchez?
Mean? What could I mean? I speak about the game.
Oh, of course.
You know, sometimes it is good to sacrifice the queen during the game because it helps along the other moves, yes? Have you found that true, Senor Allen?
Sacrifice the queen?
But yes, you are a very clever player. You should know that. Me, I am just a stupid person, but I watch your game as you play. I see that you do not handle the queen correctly. She has you worried.
What are you driving at, Sanchez?
I talk about the chess game we are playing, but what else? Now look, you see your king is in danger because of my queen. If the queen should be taken like this, then there will be no more trouble from her, yes?
Clever, aren't you?
But no, it is so easy to see.
Yeah, a lot of things are easy to see.
So easy.
Yeah, shut up. Get out and shut up.
Oh, hello. What's this? Alan. Alan!
What's the matter with him?
Oh, this. I've never seen him drunk before. I can't understand it.
Perhaps he has something on his mind, darling.
Go to your room, Rita. I'll get Alan to bed.
Yes, he looks as though he needs some help.
What are you laughing at?
Oh, I'm sorry, but it's such a ridiculous sight to see a strong man so helpless.
Your move, Senor Allen.
Yeah, I know. There.
A good move. Puts my queen in danger.
Yeah. Puts the queen in danger.
So, I shall think about it. Let me see.
Moderated field, what was that? That was Rita! Rita! Rita!
Look out, there's Snake there. Look out!
Rita! Rita, darling! Helen, she's been bitten. We've got to do something.
Get out of the way.
It is too late. Up at the lunch.
It can't be too late. It can't be.
Out. Rita.
Poison is good. Goodbye.
Rita. Helen. Sanchez. Don't stand there. Do something. Go for a doctor.
It is too late. Look at her.
She's dead.
It must have bitten her while she was asleep. She didn't wake up till the snake struck a second time. It's too late, Danny.
Oh, Rita.
Come, Senor Allen. We leave him alone. Yes. Nothing we can do. And nothing we can do about the game, because you have taken the queen. You have played a very clever game this evening, senor.
And so ends another play presented by the Hollywood Theater Group. Tonight's drama was an original titled Whirlpool. The Hollywood Theater Group invites you to be with us again in the near future. Included in the cast were Martha Wilkerson, William Griffith, Howard Culver.